In this video, we're going to have a look at how to use a Venn diagram to help us in our probability calculations. For the Venn diagram, we want to write down the number of possible outcomes for each of the following and then calculate the probability of it occurring. So having a look at our Venn diagram, we can see that we've got two sets or two groups of information, one labelled M and one labelled N. So if we have a look at our M set, it is all the responses contained within that circle. And we can see that it is going to be equal to 6 plus 11, which is equal to 17. So a total of 17 responses within the M set. So having a look now at N, and all of my N responses are contained within the second circle. So this time it is 11 plus 15. So the total number of N responses is 11 plus 15 equals 26. Next, we want to look at the total number of outcomes for those that selected both M and N. Now to find the number of responses that selected both M and N, we need to have a look at our intersection of our two circles. And we can see that we have got 11 responses that are similar to both sets M and N. So the total number of responses for M and N is equal to 11. Now having a look at responses for people that are either like M or N will be the total contained within the two circles. So that's going to be 3 possible responses. So to work out the total number, it is going to be 6 plus 11 plus 15, which is equal to 32. And for the last one, the number of people that selected neither M or N, we need to have a look outside of our circles within the broader Venn diagram, and we can see that that was 4 people. So now that we've wrote down the number of outcomes for each of the following, we can have a look at calculating the probability of each. Now the probability of each is going to be equal to the number of favourable outcomes divided by the number of possible outcomes. So the total number of possible outcomes is equal to 36. And that was calculated by adding all of the numbers within our Venn diagram together. So now we can go ahead and calculate the probability of each of those occurring. So the probability of M is going to equal 17 out of 36. The probability of N is going to equal 26 over 36. And then we can go ahead and simplify that down to its lowest terms, which is going to equal to 13 over 18. So the probability of someone selecting N was 13 over 18. Continuing on with C, the probability of both M and N is equal to 11 over 36. D, the probability of M or N is equal to 32 over 36. And again, that can be simplified down to be equal to 8 over 9. So the probability of someone selecting M or N was 8 over 9. And then the last one for E, probability of neither is equal to 4 over 36, which is equal to 1 over 9. So that is an example of how we can use a Venn diagram to help us with our probability calculations.